Hey guys, Romansliders here, and welcome to a new episode of Playtime. This time I'm playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, released for the Super Nintendo in 1992, and was created by Konami. And you can see here, this is a redo of the 1987 cartoon intro, and it's very well done, I think, for a video game in the early 90s. There you go, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Leonardo. And there you go, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. You can see there are a number of options there, but we are going to choose one player because it makes sense. And we'll go for Donatello because he's my favourite turtle and he's got the best range for his staff. And you can see here there's April, and all of his Krang has just stolen the Empire State Building. Oh, not the Empire State Building, goodness me, no, Statue of Liberty. Okay, and Shredder is gloating. Ha ha ha. Alright, looks like they're going after Shredder and they're on a mission. And there's the shadow of the boss we'll face at the end of this level. And boom, we are right into it. Now, this, as I was saying, this game was released for the Super Nintendo, however, it is actually a port of the original arcade game that was released a year earlier in 1991. And the original arcade was served as a sequel to the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, but when it was ported over to the SNES, the game was retitled to serve as a sequel to the Manhattan Project, which was the end of a trilogy of games released for the NES, and so that's where you get the number 4 from. And the original, this game continued the beat 'em up formula for the Turtles games, as the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game for the NES was more of an action adventure game with an overworld map, but since once they ported over the original arcade game, they stuck with the beat 'em up formula for all future and current Turtles games. And so we are just taking out all of the foot soldiers here, and this game sort of borrows a number of elements, mainly from the 80s cartoon series, but also from the films as well. Just gotta... Oop, I'm getting smacked here, so I'm just gonna take out these guys. Now I think anyone who sort of knows their Turtles games picks Donatello because he has the greatest range with his staff, and also Leonardo to some extent as well. And you can see there is Krang in his big exosuit, and he's firing his rays at me, so I've got to make sure I get out of the way of that. And I've got to keep laying the hurt on these guys. Alright. Gotta be careful, watch out for the wrecking ball. And make my way forward. I should be nearing the end of the level now. Alright. Now, when growing up, I didn't have this game for my Super Nintendo, but I do remember definitely playing it on arcades, which was really fun, and particularly I have strong memories of Turtles in Time and the Simpsons arcade game, which was great fun. Good, we should be nearing the end of the stage now. Gotta wait for the boss to appear, and oh look, there is Bugman, aka Baxter Stockman, who was kind of a supporting character in the series, the cartoon series, a scientist who worked for Shredder off and on. So we've got to, it's very easy, this boss fight, just gotta make sure you avoid his attacks, and when he sort of lands, you just gotta make sure you hit him, and so I've got to make sure I jump out the way of his attacks. Alright, it's down to 2 bars of health now. Oh, careful, careful. Alright. Gotta make sure... Oh, gotta watch out for that hand. Yeah, so there's not much to these early boss fights. It's mainly the sort of foot soldiers you have to be more careful about, because there are just so many of them, and you can easily get outnumbered and outmaneuvered. Good, he's down to 1 bar of health now, so we've just got to make sure we avoid that hand attack, and there we go. Alright, just keep laying into him, and alright, he's down for the count now. And he looks like he's about to explode. Okay. Doesn't quite make sense, but it's an arcade game, so I'll go with it. I like the instrumental they have of the cartoon theme. And the second stage. Alright, here we go. Down onto the streets of downtown New York. And it's just more of the same. I do think the beat-em-up formula really suits Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. But I think it is a shame that, particularly on the console versions, you can really only, at the time, really only play as 2 players. Which is a shame because you don't get to use all 4 of the turtles, and of course that's where their greatest strength is they have strength in numbers. And so when you're just playing as only 2 characters, it's a bit of a shame. You can see on the top right hand corner of the HUD, you can see second player could take control of Raphael if they so wanted. And so I think one of my favourite Turtles games, even though it's probably the hardest game, is the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games for the NES. Because even though that was a 1-player action adventure game, you could swap in and out all 4 turtles and take advantage of their different abilities, and that made it more strategic. And you know, I'm not sort of talking down to beat 'em ups, but I kind of do prefer that more strategic gameplay. Although beat 'em ups are great fun as well. Particularly this and Double Dragon, I think, are among my favourites. And there are a number of differences between this ported version for the SNES and the original arcades, particularly some of the levels set in the Technodrome, and also to take advantage of the Mode 7 sort of pseudo 3D graphics, particularly in later stages like the Neon Rider stage in the future, and also the boss fight with Shredder in the Technodrome. Also some extra bosses were included, like Bebop and Rocksteady, the Rat King, and Super Shredder as the final boss. Good pizza, I need that. Oh, not nice. I'll get you for that. So this game has had sort of 2. Oh, here you go. First, or the next boss battle is Metalhead. As I was saying, this game has been sort of remade twice. The first was a sort of unlocked as a bonus for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Nightmare, and also again in 2009 this game was completely redone with 3D graphics called Turtles in Time Reshelled, both for the Xbox Live Arcade and the PlayStation Network. Although that game received mixed reviews because people didn't really understand why it was remade. There wasn't enough some publications thought there wasn't enough justifications, I should say, for the game to be remade. But good, we have nearly taken out Metalhead here. See, these early bosses are quite easy. It's just a case of jumping out of the way of the attacks. Not like that, but jumping out of the way of the attacks and getting in when you can. You can see he's sort of steaming up now, so and he's about to explode. And boom! Metalhead is down for the count. And Alley Cat Blues Season 2 has been cleared. Awesome. And I think we're going to enter into a bonus stage now, which is Sewer Surfing. And this is quite a quick stage. Just on a board, and what's quite nice is that when you jump from the board, it that surfboard miraculously sort of follows you, so you don't accidentally fall into the sewer. Alright. Nice. Attack you, and you. And I think there's a boss fight at the end of the stage. I can't quite remember, but I think there is, if memory serves me correctly. Alright, we just gotta... It's quite a fun stage. Oh, go avoid all the obstacles here. Oh, jump over the mines. Okay, again, jump over. Alright, oh, careful, careful, okay, oh, took some damage there. And, oh, hold on, those suspiciously look like aliens from a certain sci-fi film. That have just been recoloured. Interesting. Should avoid those. No, can't really hit them because they're just going in and out of the water like that, so just gotta jump over them. And that is the end of that stage, well, that part of the stage, I should say. And is there going to be a boss? I think there is. And yeah, yes there is. It is the Rat King. First the sewers, then the world. Alright, whatever you say. I haven't got too much health, so not easy to take this guy out. Sometimes it can be easier to play this game with 2 players, because the other player can watch your back, but we are not in that position here. Can we take this guy out? Come on. If I'm lucky I can, but you can lose your health very, very quickly here if you're not careful. Gotta make sure I... Oh! Come on. He's down to 2 bars of health. I think I'm gonna have to get in front of him, I think. Yeah, okay, let's start attacking him from the front. Come on, get in there. Gotta make... Oh, it's either him or me. We're down to 1 health bar apiece, and... Oh, I blinked. Oh well, that's the end of that stage. Anyway guys, I'm going to stop things here. So this has been Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Super Nintendo. So remember to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates. And until next time, peace out guys.